Brookside Funeral Home, Brookside Memorial and Cemetery. I was just transferred to somebody in family services, and they are absolutely horrible at their job. Her name was Maria or Mary. She was horrible. I told her exactly where I was. I told her that I was hot and had gotten bitten by ants, and could they give me a lift, a ride to where my parents were, because I had just dealt with Gilbert's grave. And they're just ready to hurry up and leave. But I did speak to somebody else that I went to school with at the front desk, and she's a doll, and she loves me, and we're going to keep in touch because she used to live down the street from me when I was growing up. So yeah, I am just thoroughly done with these people. They're ridiculous. Not my good friend, and not any of my friends that are buried here. I want to do something in memoriam of Gilbert and Nico. Suicide prevention, suicide awareness, gun safety awareness, gun violence awareness. All of these things I think are very important. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to put a decal on my new Harley Davidson three-wheeler. And yeah, it'll have their pictures, the phone number that you can call to get in touch with you guys and leave flowers or whatever. But I'm tired of Brookside. That all they're there is to make money. When people get insurance, they're a grieving widow, they're a grieving whatever, they get a lot of money, so they get them to do anything and everything, like buy ridiculous large things, and then people steal them. So anyway, I'm just thoroughly done with Brookside Funeral Home here off of Aldine Melroute. I've told off people about them before, but I've been here early in the morning when, nobody was here yet. And I think that's what the problem is that I have no fear. I can be anywhere. I can be in a cemetery and be at peace and say a prayer. I left a candle for Gilbert with Jesus on it, the Sacred Heart of Jesus. And I left him a card that says Joker, because he was the Joker back in school, La Payasa or La Payaso. And I didn't know what that meant at the time because I wasn't that good at Spanish, but I've gotten a lot better. But anyway, and it took the Diet Coke, and I used that to clean off his headstone, the same way that regular Coke cleans the acid off of a battery. It really did a good job. And I'm going to go and do it for my parents too, as soon as my lift comes and takes me over there. But I can't let one bad apple spoil the bunch. But that was absolutely inappropriate that they would just hang up the phone on me when all I'm trying to do is get security. But thank you very much for listening. God bless y'all, and have a good day. Bye-bye.